This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.
Tammy, Lynn, Rigg joining us again, our holistic wellness practitioner at Spiritually in Tune from beautiful Niagara Falls, Ontario. Please welcome back Tammy to the show. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, Jill. How are you doing?
I'm great. Did you mention you're in a new space today? What's happening? Where are we?
I am. I got into my new space today and I am just getting ready to set up every room. So I have my esthetician room getting ready. I have my massage therapy room getting ready, my own biofeedback room, and as well as an osteopath coming in.
Wow. Congratulations. My goodness. And for those that may have missed the last show, didn't get to know you, give us a little overview of all the treatments you offer.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
There definitely is a lot. I have a lot of different qualifications behind me because I wanted to embrace true health. So I am the owner operator of Spiritually in Tune. I am a biofeedback specialist and practitioner. I'm a medical Qigong therapist, Qigong. I am also a Dragon's Way Qigong instructor and received my lineage not too long ago. And I'm a massage therapist, reflexologist, certified hypnotherapist, amongst many other things that fall under those wonderful holistic modalities. So in my new location that I just moved to at 2722 St. Paul Avenue, Niagara Falls, it now is going to be offering reflexology, osteopathy, biofeedback, aesthetics, everything to make you feel whole again. Yeah, so I'm excited, super excited. I'm in my new place today, so it might be a little bit echoey. I do apologize if it is, but it is a very big space, so it's wonderful.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. And how did you want to start off today's show?
Yeah. Well, you know, I was thinking from our last show, because I said I wanted to share a hypnotherapy with you, something that would energize throughout the day. So I've actually put together something just a couple of days ago for the show today for everyone to be able to tune in and listen to. Beautiful. And so everybody can energize to the day. So if you'd like to begin that, I would love to start the show with that.
Perfect. Thank you. Let's do it.
All right. So if you don't mind, because I do have a copy of it on my phone, I'm just going to read from here. But I would like you to sit back, relax, and just close your eyes for a moment. All right. Find your comfortable position. Allow yourself to be sitting upright so that you can allow the energy to flow from the spine up to the top of the head and back down again. And now, while you're relaxed, I would like you to take a deep breath in. Feel your body receiving the oxygen. Feel the body relaxing, just breathing natural and neutral. There is nothing required of you. Allow your body to do everything it needs to do. Taking another deep breath in and out. Releasing any heaviness, any tension, anything that doesn't feel as if it belongs. And now, I want you to imagine a warm, golden light just above your head. Soft, radiant, pulsing, gently. Feeling your body fill with vitality with every breath as you focus on this golden light. This light is going to provide energy for the day. It is the light of life itself. I want you to imagine this light flowing down through the top of your head, into your mind, and clearing any fog or fatigue. Allow this light to flow down into your arms, your hands, and your fingers. With every breath, This light expands through your chest, your heart, your lungs, awakening your power, your purpose, and your passion. This light continues to flow with every breath you take, down your spine, into your stomach, into your hips, your legs, and your feet. Take a deep breath in. Feel that connectedness. Feel the groundedness, and completely align with the vibration of your energy. Stay there for just a moment. You are doing a beautiful job. Now that you are in this relaxed state, your subconscious mind is listening very carefully. And it knows today is a new opportunity, a clean slate, a powerful reset. You are energized. Your body feels light, vibrant, and alive. Your mind is sharp, focused, and clear. With every breath, you release anything that is holding you down and re-energize every cell to radiate focused, clear, and sharp. You move through this day with purpose. Everything flows easily and naturally. You handle challenges with grace and clarity. You feel motivated and you are ready. You rise into the best version of yourself today, confident, calm, capable, and able. You are aligned with your goals right now. Your mind is directing all of this energy exactly where it needs to go. You are supported by a deep well of strength that never runs dry. You are in control. You are balanced. And now, with a deep breath in, you are fully awake and feeling more alive. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count you down from 1 to 5. With each number, you are going to return to your awareness, fresh, energized, excited, and ready for the day. On the count of 1, feeling your body slowly waking up from your toes to your fingertips to your head, becoming aware of your surroundings, feeling light, happy, and clear. Taking another deep breath in and opening your eyes to feel energized, awake, and calm.
Hi.
Today is a gift. Today is a gift and ready to receive, honey. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm glad that you were receiving so well.
Yeah, I'm emotional, I'm sleepy, I'm all the above.
Good. And it's a good start to move things. So that's just a little bit of an idea of how powerful you are, how powerful we are.
Mm-hmm.
Allowing ourselves to come into that grounded space opens up that well that we just try to store and keep closed a lot of the times. But what it needs to do is run like the water and keep us nourished.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing. And thank you so much for receiving that and
Thank you
allowing
for
me to share
offering
it.
it. Thank
I really
you.
appreciate that. Yeah, this is great. So how have things been from the last show? Kids good?
Kids are good. 8 and 10. We had Mother's Day this weekend, so that was nice, right? And we got baseball. We're getting through the grind and kind of excited the summer's here. What about you?
Well, same thing. I'm looking forward to getting my Dragon's Way class up and running in the next 2 weeks from now and getting everybody to come in and initiate and bring that chi back to life. You know, we're moving out of the spring, which is the liver season, and getting ready to move into the summer, which is our heart. You know, so we definitely want to focus on these areas so that we strengthen them as we move through each season and each element. We're in alignment instead of trying to go against it. You don't want too much fire in the summertime. It'll burn you out later on.
Good point. All right. Well, what else did you have in mind for us today? This is exciting. This
Well,
your new space.
yeah. It is a new space, and I've been blessed to be able to not only offer it for people, for myself, but have other girls come in so that I can support our community as well. I have a bunch of beautiful women coming together to provide all of these therapies that are very well qualified and licensed like myself. So we're going to be a nice little superpower together, I believe, you know, allowing people to choose which area they need to heal for the day, allowing everybody to receive what it is that they've been looking for. Niagara Falls has a lot of beautiful stuff to offer, but sometimes I find personally myself that there's a lot of spaces you have to go to get this, right? You don't always get to have everything in one space. So I'm trying to blend together the two worlds of the Eastern and the Western medicine, along with the spa, beauty, aesthetics, because that's a part of our outer shell. Like, we might be nourishing our internal all the time. We might be, you know, practicing all this stuff, but what are we doing for this?
Yeah.
How are we nurturing our shell? You know, what is it that you want to nurture it with? Is it something, maybe lymphatic drainage of the face, you know, to remove the puffiness, help the lymph flow? Is it just a facial itself so that you have a beautiful glow? Is it the osteopathy that allows the spine to open up and the body to open up? And I mean, osteopaths are such beautiful people. I love what they offer to the world and what they do. Every one of us has this unique gift, you know, and to bring them together to give to people, that is just, it's beyond fulfilling to me that when you leave my space, our space, I want you to leave feeling like you have touched all areas of the body that needed your attention, and that you've actually released what you were carrying. You know, we spend a lot of time, like I said from the last show, we're wearing all these masks, we're in all these places, we're never getting that true authenticity or that peace or the groundedness because it's in blurps, right? And not everybody has the opportunity to take hours a day to go and practice this stuff or to meditate or any of it. Some of us are single moms out there, you know, who just want to feel loved. Like,
Yeah.
you know, some of us are construction men who are hammering our feet all the time, that they need care. They just need some relaxation and care instead of carrying the world on your shoulders all the time. So it's such an honor now to be able to offer all of this to people and keep it growing and keep things flowing. That is just the way the universe moves, and I try my best to stay in alignment.
Beautiful. I love it.
But that's kind of the new update at this point. Thank you.
Well, that's a lot of updates. That's awesome stuff. I love it.
Yeah, there's so much always going on. I can definitely tell you there's never a dull moment in my life. It's always moving. It's always moving. You know, that's why I was so grateful to be a part of the radio show and, you know, share with you and meet you and connect with anybody who's listening that just feels that they need a little bit of peace, a little bit of quiet, you know, and then looking forward into the sound immersion and stuff. That is going to
tell us about that.
Take time. So the sound immersion is part of a whole new program that I've actually designed. That's my own. So it is I can't give the name away yet. I'm in the process of my trademark.
Okay.
But yeah, so there will be an area, I mean, you can't see this space, but there's a beautiful 800 square foot room where I have yoga mats laid out with pillows, and they're about 4.5 inches of foam, actually. So you're not on the ground, you're very comfortable and relaxed. But underneath that, I have my energy mats. And so people will be able to come in for a daytime close and relaxation treatment where you put on headphones and you go deep into the binaural frequencies of the body. And through those headphones, I'm guiding with a guided meditative hypnotherapy.
Wow.
And so it just brings you into that deep, immersed internal receiving. I know a lot of meditation, it's beautiful however it's given, but I'm very interested in the internal depth that we can take the body to, especially working with the frequencies that people are becoming familiar with now. You know, like we have our 528 for our heart, right? And everybody I know is very familiar with the 528 frequency for the heart. So I'll reference that one. There are many more that fall under these Genesis tones that help our body heal and connect to ourselves, because we truly are the instrument. We were built that way. So these right here are tools. Our subconscious mind is our access to the depth that we've been storing for many lives that we have lived. So I think it's going to be great to bring people in and allow them to experience each level of their transformational timeline through a binaural guided meditation.
Wow.
I think if I can sum that up.
Oh my goodness. I love it. You can.
Yeah, so it's getting there. So much to bring to the table and offer. And, you know, time is just a paradigm. It doesn't even exist. So as it flows, the people can receive. And I'm so excited for these next steps. And, you know, like I said, when you come back and you stay in Niagara Falls, I'm excited to have you come. And I'm excited to bring you in. This will be beautiful for you. I can't wait to give you a big hug anyways.
Now you got to make me, I got to send myself, I got to go to the Marriott website. I got to book at the hotel because I have points to stay at the Marriott. And I took my mom there many years ago before she passed. We stayed at the Marriott Falls View. So as a memory, I kind of want to go back there, but that's on your side, right? That's the Canadian side.
Yes, that's on the Canadian side. And the Marriott is absolutely beautiful. I mean, like they offer a lot themselves as a hotel too. So it's a wonderful place to stay. And it's like kind of central hub for you to have access to everything. I'm sure you know from you staying here before, but I would love to bring you into my space and have you here and give you a full day of healing treatment. That would be a pleasure for me. Total pleasure. And we can leave the kids at the hotel too.
That'd be great, right? Mm-hmm. That's the only problem, though, is getting rid of the kids. It never happens. We travel usually alone, and then
no, I think they're attached.
They are, yeah, exactly.
they're here until later. My 19-year-old hon is still with me. Like he's still attached to mommy no matter what. As much as he's on his own and living his life, I think mom is always the central place to go.
I know,
you know. But now I have a little more freedom.
Oh my goodness, exactly. And is he into any of this?
Oh, my kids, yeah. My daughter, Araya Hope, she I'm sure I said it on the last show. She makes all of my body products.
I can't believe that.
So she makes all holistic body products, soaps, shampoos, body scrubs. She also does the body oils and the facial oils as well. She's an artist in whole. But my boys, they're all into this. They were jumping in on my DWQ class the last time. They love doing Qigong because they realize what it does for the body. You get into these positions and so many people see these videos and they're just like, what is this guy doing? You know, but you get into that position and your body knows what it's doing because Qi, we all have it. It's not something you have to go looking for. It's our life force energy. And it's so beautiful to look at, you know, the meridian channels right along the nervous system. It's almost like they're brother and sister running side by side, just supporting each other throughout your whole entire system. So when we do the Qigong, my boys love it now. In the very beginning, definitely a little harder because the body's not used to this alignment. And what does straight feel like? And what is my posture doing? And why does it feel stuck? And I love that reaction from people is it feels stuck here. What is that? Well, that is your Qi, and your Qi is telling you it is stuck there and it needs to move. So if you just open yourself up, you find that all of a sudden your shoulder pain that you were feeling disappears within 1 minute. Your back pain, your discomfort, gone within 1 minute, and you're done. And that's just it. So it's something that's absolutely phenomenal. So I can't wait for our opportunity, love. It's going to be great.
Well, also, the work that you're doing, just so people also know, I mean, you do everything from massage to spiritual healing to reflexology, Reiki. There's so many different modalities to help you get in tune in a sense, right? And
Yes.
you also work virtually with people as well, right?
Yes, I do. I do. I get a beautiful balance that happens because I try not to force anything, flow with it. So I've been able to work with catastrophic victims that need us. They need us. Hospitals have a role to provide the bed and the care and the emergency access. But where's the love? Where's the nurturing? Where's the rehabilitation?
Where is it? Yeah.
And that is so necessary, especially with us in the world right now, going through the things and the transitions that we are. We all need to be here helping one another out. Each one teach one, provide that service of love. Even if it's only opening a door, that's so much more than what people realize. Like opening a door to somebody could literally change their whole entire day. It could have saved them from whatever they were feeling in that moment and reminded them that there's love here. It's not just hustle, bustle, go to work, get it done. No, there's smiles, there's laughter, there's joy, there's help, and it's us. And so that is, I think the best thing I could ever wish for anybody. I don't expect people to do what I've done. I'm a survivor of a lot of disharmonies and diseases that happened early on in my life. And really, when I first started, it wasn't about the world. I started my career because I needed to save my mom first. My mom's car accident left her disabled and she couldn't get the help she needed. So I became a massage therapist so I could treat her. And so then from there, I ended up going through cancer diagnosis, Chiari malformation, complete organ prolapse, which they tell you you can never heal from. I hear this stuff so much. And, there's always a space that we're in that we can receive healing. That's not always a guaranteed that we stay, and I know that people want that. Hey, we all want that. I would be a liar if I said I didn't. I've had great ones that I loved. So, and I still want that. But what I do know is that in their transition, they're capable of helping me so much more than what they were in a body that was suffering. So I was blessed that all of this treatment, all of these techniques, all of these healing modalities that I learned, it helped me and caught me at the right time. I'm still here, but healing is different for each person and it's different for each phase. And that's how I ended up getting into end of life services was that let's deal with that, let's actually deal with that. It is so beautiful to be able to bring a family together, to be able to bring couples together, children together, and help them go, okay, yep, we're gonna feel this, but let's embrace this. Because nobody likes to really talk about death because it means that we lose, but it's not a loss in a emotional, spiritual, mental sense. It's the physicality. And that's the first thing we need to deal with, is that we need to deal with that stage of connectedness so that once the person does transition, you really do still feel them. There is no separation. Just like there's no separation between us and the universe, but we get made to believe that, well, there's 3 different pieces. No, they're not pieces. It's a unit. Mind, body, soul. They're not separate. It's a unit. And it's one. It's completely one. So working through grief has opened me up to so many things that I needed to receive. Yeah. And it wasn't just about everybody else. That each one teach one comes in. And your pain becomes my pain. Your tears become my tears. And then I transition that for you into the joy, into the love, into the service. So we don't have to carry a burden, but we carry a memory.
Yeah. Beautifully
And that,
said.
I think, is more beneficial than us fearing what all of us at one point need to transition and do.
God bless. Well, I agree. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for being here, for
Yes,
joining
thank
us. Unfortunately, we
you.
have to kind of wrap up. So, where did you want to end off for today?
I would like to just say I have so much gratitude and appreciation for you, Jill, for bringing me on the show and taking
Ah,
the time to talk to me. Thank you for that. And
thank you.
blessings to you and your family, and to the rest of the people listening. All my love. And thank you for sharing time with me in this space and hearing my journey, my story, and my services.
You're
Because I
so
couldn't ask for
beautiful.
more.
Really. I mean, can I be honest?
Thank
I
you,
can tell you
guys.
something. About an hour and a half
Yeah.
ago, I'm working and I got a text message that my godmother passed away. And, I didn't cry yet. It just hit me. I'm gonna cry. But it's like
Yeah.
everyone's texting upset, and I'm just like, it's her spot, it's her place. And you try to look at like the positive of death and passing, and like how beautiful she's been suffering for years with cancer on and
Yes.
off, and it's just a matter of time. But it's heartbreaking, but at the same time it is so beautiful. Like, I was with my mom when she passed, and you brought that up and it just touched on me a few moments ago. But some people like you, I wish we could live a little
Thank you.
more in the present to just love one another the way we do, and appreciate it, and make more time for each other, and just tell that person you love them while they're here, right? Okay. Thank you for letting me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for
I'll
sharing
see
with
you
me,
next
Jill. And
week.
I will pray
Yes.
for you later, honey.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you, sweetheart. Bye
Bye,
bye.
sweetie.
Thank you.
This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.